Hi, I'm Andrew Downie. I've been providing accessibility information to TAFE staff and students for 23 years. Being born blind, I use a screen reader to access information online. If the information is well structured, that is remarkably easy. If the information is not well structured, I can spend a great deal of time and frustration to get the information that I need. Let me show you what I mean.
Heading 1, My Dog Miffy.
This is a web page, and you'll notice that the screen reader announced to me that it was a level 1 heading.
This is a short story about my dog. Let's see what your knowledge of dogs is like. Heading 2, What breed of dog?
Again, it tells me it's a level 2 heading.
By looking at her photo, do you know what breed of dog she is? Smallish brown dog sitting on grass. Somewhat large ears are erect.
That was the alternative text on the image.
Does the shape and size of her ears give you a clue? What about if I tell you the famous person in the next photo has this breed of dog? Photo of Queen Elizabeth. Heading 2, Appetite.
We'll leave that there and go on to a less well-structured example.
Top, My Dog Miffy. This is a short story about my dog. Let's see what your knowledge of dogs is like.
Notice that it didn't tell me it was a heading.
What breed of dog?
Same there.
By looking at her photo, do you know what breed of dog she is? Does the shape and size of her ears give you a clue? What about if I tell you the famous person in the next photo has this breed of dog? Appetite.
And then it goes straight on to appetite. Because there was no alternative text on the images, it doesn't tell me anything about them. Let me show you a Word document.
Sample structured file. Style heading 2. Using styles.
So it's telling me about the styles of the headings.
Style normal. To create a well-structured file, it is important to use formal styles. That is, do not just adjust font size and style to get the appearance you want. Use level 1 to edit. Heading styles in an hierarchical manner for headings. Use formal paragraph styles. For paragraphs. Style heading 2. Tables. Style normal. Although everyone else does it, you and I don't use tables for layout. When using tables for tabular data, do not split cells across pages. Insert tables, do not draw them blank.
There's another paragraph telling us not to use text boxes, which you can see on the screen, but because it is a text box, the screen reader can't read it, and therefore I'm not aware that that information is there. So please don't use text boxes in Word documents. It may seem that structuring information correctly requires extra time and effort, and sometimes it does, but once you get good at it, it often saves you time. And I appreciate your effort, as do other people who use screen readers and many others who use other forms of assistive technology. Thank you.